Hello and welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. Today's reading is for the sign of Virgo, and I have opened up a membership here on YouTube. If you feel called, go check it out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start, and let's see what they have for us today. I do have something very special that we'll be doing with the oracles later in the reading, but what do we have right now for Virgo that you want to talk about, Spirit? Show us clearly. From your perspective, Spirit, show us what you want us to see for the sign of Virgo, for our greatest and highest good and the greatest and highest good of all. Thank you. What do we have for Virgo? What is it that you want to speak about, Spirit? Show us clearly. One card, please, for Virgo. Thank you. And what do we have? What else do you want to say? I feel like this tightness. Okay, here we go. And likely, just one, please. Just one, likely outcome. Just one, please. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Virgo? Yeah, I feel like this tightness. I don't know what that's about. Someone's tightly strung. Yeah, this tightness is what they're showing me. Look at this. I was feeling it as I was actually shuffling the cards. I started to feel the energy, but Spirit is talking about like an impatience almost. I don't know if this is you or someone else. We're going to find out. It's like this impatience, like maybe over saving or over preparing. I see this like real protective energy. Protecting what is close to you. I feel like really holding on tight. I feel like someone thinks that there's either going to be something happening. This could be your thinking, or this could be someone around you. It could be a fire sign that is around you that's influencing you. For many of you, it would be a mother figure or a fire sign that is influencing your reading. They're coming in really strong. It's very protective energy. It's like they have this desire to hold on to things from the past, or hold on to things that they can't handle. I don't think it's you now that I'm looking at it, but it is an energy around you, whether that is human energy or it's a spirit. I don't know in your case, but I see it as an impatience and a tightness and a holding on, and it's almost to the detriment. Okay, I don't feel like it is you guys. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more on this, and then we're going to ask how to bring this energy into balance, whether it's yours or someone else's. What do we have for the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, please? I don't know if this is your thinking, or this is what you feel is going to happen, or what's currently happening right now. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this tightness, I can feel it in the cards. It's like not loose and free. It's okay. Yeah, it's someone's thinking. And look, it's the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, And I feel like this person is using past experiences that are negative and are projecting it into their future, into their now moment. So whether or not you are realizing it, this may be happening either at an unconscious level or could be from someone around you that is using past experiences, and they are clouding their inner wisdom or inner judgment of a situation. They're making choices from a place of lack or, let's see, what is Spirit trying to say? Impatience and lack and misunderstanding of a situation. All right, what do we have for the Mother of Wands, please? What do you want to tell us about that? Thank you. Yeah, it's a place of hurt. So someone, and I don't know if it's you or not you or an energy around you, okay, that's influencing you, because that can happen. And it can feel like it's our own energy, but it's really coming from someone else. This person doesn't come from a place of real knowing. They're more coming from a hurt place. Okay, a real hurt place, and they're getting to be very protective and overly protective, and they're not able to see the future clearly, what they really need to do and make the right choices in a difficult situation, because they feel rushed and they feel like they just have to hold on. What do we have for the Four of Pentacles for the final outcome in reverse? They may be forced to let go of something. And let's see, why is the Four of Pentacles here in reverse? Okay, why? Show us clearly, Spirit. Because it's a tricky situation. There's a lot of emotions involved. To maintain this is this type of, one more please, I just need one more for the, nope, oh boy, Eight of Cups is at the bottom. What do we have for the, one more for the Four of Pentacles in reverse? It's a very tricky situation you have to maneuver, and I don't see an end to it. Like that's what it's, and I normally don't say that. Usually okay, what do we have for the, I don't want to say too much more. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, they keep giving me two cards. I just want one, please. Just one. Why is the two? What are you trying to say about the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Having to let go because it's too much of a tricky situation. Yeah. There's too many emotions involved. There's another energy. Here is another energy here. This is interesting because I feel like this lady is on the boat, and here this person is. That's the Queen of Cups. Oh, I see. She's navigating a tricky situation because someone may have done something and got themselves into a situation. And so she's coming to help. She's lending aid in some way, shape, or form because she cares about this person. She's like coming to the rescue, and it's a very tricky situation. And I feel like someone's like, oh, I've got this. I can help you. It's someone else, look. I feel like it's a mother and a son. It doesn't have to be. It's someone who's very caring and nurturing and is in a position that they could help. All right, what is going to bring balance? I feel like they may be forced to let go because this is a very tricky situation, but let me see what Spirit has to say about bringing this situation into balance. All right, how can we bring this into balance, the situation? Can you show us clearly, Spirit? Show us clearly. Thank you. Okay. Because there's a lot of emotions involved and a lot of hurt, and because the energy is really tight and there's a tight window where people need to make decisions and try to do the right thing, I feel like it's like almost like an emergency type of situation. I feel like the Spirit is going to force you to see things from a different perspective. Like, you may be hurt and you may want to protect yourself and someone you love, but Spirit's going to force you to see the other side. Ooh, let's see with the Hangman. Our Spirit is asking you. I don't know if it's forcing or asking. Let's find out. Hangman. Hangman for Virgo. To think, because something is not clear, or there's something else hidden you're not seeing. Yes, there's something in plain sight that you don't see. Something to do about family. And long-term happiness. Okay, there's something that you're not seeing. The High Priestess in reverse, having to do with family and long-term happiness here. Hold on, let me see. Can I have one more? Children, long-term happiness. What is healthy? There's a creative solution that will come when you relax into it. I feel. I have the Queen of Wands here. Here's the Mother of Wands. I feel like this energy is urgent. That's what I get the fire from. And you guys are earth. So dealing with that fire can be a little tricky. And you have air. I see the air here. It's really, so when you have fire and air, that's a large fire. And I feel like this is a tricky situation. There's a time limit here. There's hurt feelings. There's emotions going on. There's family involved. There's children involved. And Spirit is saying, if you can just stop for a moment and focus on something that you love to do, whether that's art, whether that's music, and you will be able to get in touch and hear the message that I need to give you, because there's something you don't see. You're not able to see because you're in a situation that you can't think clearly, you can't see the future clearly. It's too emotional. So Spirit has a big message for you, and He's going to guide you out into this beautiful way for everybody, okay? It's going to be more happy, it's going to be more healing, and it's going to be the highest version of yourself will come through, and the greatest and good for all, okay? The highest version will come through for you. They're not telling me, because for each person it's going to be different, but they are telling me to tell you that the advice here is to get out of the hurt space and get into something, focus on something that takes your attention off the situation so that spirit can speak to you directly and guide you. Okay, because you're not able to make a good decision right now. There's too many opposing forces. You see that? And there are a lot of fighting, a lot of opposing forces, and I feel like you're in the middle of it. Someone's in the middle of it. What do we have at the bottom of this deck? I like to look at the bottom. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And I know you're probably like, oh, it's so easy for you to say. And I'm just telling you what Spirit is telling me, because they are trying to guide you. And I know it's when you're in that type of situation, the last thing you want to do is take time and you just want to focus and fix the situation as fast as possible. But there is a solution that Spirit wants you to see that you can't see right now. Okay, there's a better solution for everyone. And I feel like Spirit's guiding you to the highest version of yourself. Okay, let's see. For the highest and best good of all, for the whole family. All right, what do we have? All right, this is what Spirit wanted me to do as far as this message goes. They asked me, well, first we're going to go draw a card to see what is your animal totem. What is the animal totem for Virgo? What the greatest, what animal? Thank you. A stingray. A stingray. Okay, what's interesting about the stingray that I see right away is you can see all the chakras are lit up, as in the 10 of Cups. I feel like this is the spirit animal that wants to come through to you to show you that there's another way. Now let me see what Stingray wants to say to you. I mean, I'm going to admit to you, I don't know these cards all that well. I'm trying to feel like into what do I know about the stingray, but I don't want to give you false information. Or what intuitively is coming. Okay. Developing confidence, a sense of self or spine. Okay, the stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. Two of Pentacles is a tricky situation for you or someone else. The moment has come when the stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision ever more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. There's something Spirit wants to illuminate for you. Okay. Okay, when the stingray is out of balance, it blames others. It quits. When it's in balance, it's eager. It wants to grow. Okay. To bring into balance, people must move through the discomfort. They must move through the discomfort. Okay. That's a message for you or for someone else. Let's see. The other thing Spirit wanted me to do with this reading is they wanted you to see for yourself where you are on the spectrum of light versus dark, okay? Because sometimes we need to be in a balanced place, light versus dark. Sometimes we're thinking too negatively, And sometimes we're thinking too positively. We need to be in balance. Let's see where you are in the light versus dark is what they wanted me to say. And each of these cards will have a message that will help you. So what do we have for Virgo? For their light. What do you want to say, Spirit? Where they are on the spectrum? What do you want to say about this? You guided me to do this message and you wanted this particular way. I don't have too many dark decks. I really don't, which like normally, I think I probably need to get one now. That's what they're guiding me. Okay. All right. I can tell you what I intuitively see from this card, but let's see what else comes out. Okay, the dark side of Virgo. Where are they? How unbalanced are they with the dark side? We are both light and dark. Sometimes we can be a little out of balance. Yeah, what they're telling us is that the dark side is pushing you forward. I feel like the dark side is using your emotions to push you towards an outcome fast. Okay? They're like, don't forget what happened last time. You don't want that to happen again. And the dark side, your dark side is pushing you, using the emotions and pushing you forward. The light side is in the reverse because you're not hearing the call of what the emotions are teaching you or guiding you towards. It's where are you being called, or what are you being called to do? So I feel like this was in the reverse. So there's a little bit of, even though it says positive movement forward, it's like your dark side is taken over and is trying to push you through. What's the fastest way to get to the other side of the situation without maybe dealing with it? And Spirit, I think, is saying, look, if you deal with it, it's going to open a new door for you. Wow. And I totally get it, because we all, every one of us humans, would rather take this route because it's easy, because we get scared, because we're frightened. But there's also karma associated with this route. With the number 8, I see that. And this is calling for change with you and another. That there's things that are hidden that you don't see, and you need to have the full picture, and your emotions need to be clear and still in order to see the full picture. I think you see right now the ruins, and you're afraid. I feel fear. All right, let's see. I want to see who wants to come through for you. Okay, maybe Spirit has a message, and they will describe things in a way that I cannot. So I feel for you. Nobody likes to be in a situation like this. I feel like it's still, this is an old situation, it's still here. It's still going on. All right, let's see what we have for Virgo for their greatest and highest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for Virgo for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. All right, what do we have for Virgo? I'm just going to cut this deck real quick and see what Spirit has to say about this, okay? Let's see. What do we have for Virgo, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who's here for Virgo? Is there anyone that'd like to come through for Virgo? They need assistance right now and support. Is there anyone that would like to come through for Virgo for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for Virgo today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for Virgo today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for Virgo today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Although this is a really difficult time. I mean, we see there's a lot of emotions here. We see there's a lot of hurt. I feel this is a moment this is a turning moment for you. I feel once you hear this message fully and completely, and you may need to listen to it again, and you really get it, where the healing is really going to come from, it's going to be a turning point for you. With the Hangman, it's going to be major. It has the possibility, the potential to be a major turning point in your life for the better. And you will look back on it and know that you made the right decisions and know that you were guided. You were guided to this reading and you were guided to this message. Cherish this moment. That's what I feel. I'm going to put it right there. Okay. There is someone trying to come through. They're trying to, they saw them moving this card. There's no coincidence to that. Spirit is trying to get you to see something that you have not seen before, and your fear is an illusion, okay? Whatever you're really fearing, and it's distorting. I saw this on the floor. I wasn't able to pick it up. It's distorting your vision, your connection to Spirit, and to see what really is going on in the future. It's all distorted right now. Like I said, we're out of balance. And the only way you can bring yourself into balance is by focusing on something you love, even if you feel like you don't have the time to do that. Well, I don't have the time. I have to work. I have this. I have that. I got to clean the house. I got to do this. I got to... No, no, no. You must make the time. You must make the time for yourself to get into that connection. Okay? You have to. That's what Spirit's calling you to do right now, because you cannot see clearly. And you're being driven by fear. You're being driven by your dark side, and you want to make the best decision you can, a healed decision that what's best for everybody. Okay, because there will be karma. If you follow this dark path, there will be karma. This is all part of the divine's plan, okay? This is all part of your own plan and the divine's plan. The details are going to be worked out for you, okay? There is a good, easy solution for you, but you must make the time to connect. You must make the time to disengage from this energy and if you can just get it, like I think it's like Abraham Hicks says, if you can just get out of your own way for a moment and to focus on something you love for as little as like 17 seconds or something, the divine will come in and give you the next possible step forward. And just keep doing that. Just keep focusing on something you really love, and the next step will be revealed, and the next step. That's how it goes usually. All right, there's a spirit here. Let me see. They're not telling me who it is, so let's get a little bit more. Can you tell me who's coming through for the sign of Virgo, please, for the greatest and highest good? Thank you. Can you tell me who's coming through for the sign of Virgo, please? And okay, can you tell me who's coming through for the sign of Virgo, please, for the greatest and highest good? Like spirit. Someone's still around you. And you are being protected, okay? Have no doubt about that. Like your fear is part of your illusion because you are protected. You and your loved ones are protected. It's this, and I feel it. We all go through this. I have a father figure. He doesn't want you to know he's around you. This could be a grandfather. This could be your father's higher self. This could be your father in spirit is around you. He wants to, oh my gosh, I feel him. He's saying, did I tell you how much I love you? I wish I spent more time with you. I'm sorry I wasn't around more. I'm at peace now. Okay? He's saying it's time to forgive yourself. Okay. He's saying all wrongs will be righted in due time. They can see things from a different perspective, and sometimes people's higher selves can come down to give you a message that's very, I feel him, so it's definitely someone's father in spirit. But it also could be someone's higher self coming through for you in this moment to tell you that they can see the whole timeline and what's going to happen, and that you were very much protected, and not to be at fear. And don't be afraid to take action once you are able to connect, okay? Once you are to take the time to connect, you will be given the right action, and don't be afraid to take it. And that they are clearing your solar plexus and your sacral. Okay, this is a deep, what's really going on. So there's a situation in your life, but what's really happening below the scenes is that spirit in its own way is helping you to release a lot of dark energy or blockages in the sacral and in the solar plexus that you're not even conscious of. Okay, so this whole situation is purging your system. It's like purging everything out so that you can be in alignment. Wow. Sometimes we don't know. See, this was part of the plan. See? Sometimes we're not. We get carried away and we forget that we are protected, that we are loved, and that we are looked after. Even And when you hear this message and you really hear it, you need to forgive yourself for forgetting that you are protected and that you are loved. Because you will, if you don't do that step, this is gonna happen again. Okay. All right. Well, this is a beautiful message. And I love the way they shared it with us. If you understood and you got this far, you'll know there's a lot more happening than the energy is moving in this. It's a quick and powerful energy. And it's scary because it's pushing all this stuff out of your body that's been there for a long, long time. This is the divine's plan. However it's playing out in your life, this was the divine's plan to bring you into alignment and to clear this out once and for all. Wow, it's a beautiful message. I hope that you could hear what I heard today. I hope that this gave you a little bit of hope and healing. And it's not meant to scare you in any way. It's meant to provide you with support and healing. At any point in your life, you know that you are protected and you are loved. All right, take care. Until next time.